You know, many of us don't know what it's like to hear the words, you have cancer, and then deal with the side effects of chemotherapy and radiation. Cancer patients experience hair loss, weight loss, and changes in their skin and nails, and those changes can have a big impact on one's confidence and self-esteem. Makeup artist Lori Ovitz is showing cancer patients how to use makeup to make a difference in her book, Facing the Mirror with Cancer. And I'd like to thank both of you for coming this morning.
Well, thank you.
And yourself. I think this is great that you have this book out. And just taking a look at it, showing all of these cancer patients, and they're smiling and they look vibrant. They look like they have hope.
Well, you know what, the thing about makeup is that with Mickey, and thank you for being such a wonderful model for us today, but makeup can bring you back to your normalcy. So you don't have to feel not pretty anymore. You can feel like yourself again, and that doesn't mean that you have to look like you're wearing a lot of makeup. It just puts the eyebrows back on. Mickey's going through a time when she's lost her eyebrows, so there's ways and techniques that you can use to put on eyebrows that don't look like you just drew them on. And
we have before video of you making up Mickey's face, and while we're looking at that, talk about just some of the changes that occurs in a cancer patient's skin.
Great. Well, and not everything happens to everyone. I always like to say that to patients because everyone experiences chemotherapy in a different way depending on what they're on, and not everyone has the same side effects. But Mickey has beautiful skin to begin with.
Yes, she does.
But still, there were some things that came up in her skin because of the treatment that we concealed and covered up so that she can go out and have more confidence that nobody's looking at those areas. And as you can see, you can't even tell where they are. And also, Mickey lost her eyebrows, so I taught her to put on her eyebrows back on. And do you want to take your glasses off?
Sure.
Thank you.
Because you have beautiful eyes and beautiful skin.
Thank you.
So explain.
But also the loss of the eyelashes, which is really big, and how to do makeup to
make it look
natural. So we did that and put color back into your skin. A lot of people want to do that by adding too much makeup instead of using the right products to put it all in. And the book actually came about because it works. It just really works for people.
And this was personal for you because your husband had cancer.
35 years ago, when there was no support and there was no tricks and there was
no how-to book.
There was nothing to help anyone. So the book is designed for men, women, and children. It's an upbeat. Everybody in the book is actual patient or survivor, and it is completely the way I teach a lesson, and it's not about the product. It's about using brushes correctly.
And tools are very important.
Very important.
Now, Mickey, do you feel as if after reading the book and having her to apply the makeup that you can use these tools and make yourself look beautiful every day?
Absolutely. When you leave the hairdresser and you have this fabulous new do and you go home and you can't recreate it, she gives you just a step-by-step of everything you need to do, and you can definitely recreate it.
So how do you feel? You look wonderful.
I feel very wonderful.
This is very emotional for you, as well with a lot of cancer patients.
Yes, it does make a big difference to be able to not have to explain yourself or not have to, and it's not hiding, it's just feeling good about yourself.
Just being able to face the mirror, like she says. The title of that book is so appropriate.
Thank you.
It is appropriate, and every time after you get a diagnosis, you look in the mirror and you see you are a cancer patient without your hair and without your eyelashes, and I mean it's just so obvious, a reminder every time you look in the mirror, and she changes that.
So what message do you have out there for other cancer survivors who may think that, you know, I don't like the way I look, I'm not going to even go out in public, I don't want the stares, I don't want the questions?
It's tough, and it's an inner issue, but it's only cancer. The whole entire cancer experience is only as bad, as bad as your imagination makes it, and it's not nearly that bad. And so just go on with your life as any way you feel comfortable doing it. Any way you feel doing it.
Well, see, and you listen to her, and she's uplifted, and she has hope. I can see that, and you feel confident being out here, and that's what you intended.
That's why the book happened. The book came to be because I've been teaching makeup at no charge to patients at Northwestern and University of Chicago hospitals in Chicago, and I did makeup for advertising and television for 20 years, so I had a really strong background on how to put people back together, put everything back together, and look natural, and feel good about yourself, and it just works. And the reaction in people on how they felt, just like with Mickey, is why the whole book came to be.
Okay, well, it's a beautiful book.
Thank you.
Mickey, you're beautiful, so keep stepping out there every day and facing the mirror. Thank you so much for doing this and for sharing.
Thank you.
And offering how to teach this for free. That's great.
Thank you. And people could check out our website, facingthemirror.org.
Okay. We're going to give them more information. Again, Lori Ovitt's book is called Facing the Mirror with Cancer, and it's not available in stores. You can find it again by logging on to this website, facingthemirror.org. And Lori is doing a special makeup demonstration today at Gilda's Club on Oak Lawn in Dallas. It is a free event and it begins at noon. And we'll be right back after this, so stay with us.